Hi, welcome back to Bank on Her. I'm so glad you're listening. Before we dive in, I want to tell you about my free workshop that is recently out. It's honestly the first freebie I've really ever done, so I'm excited about it. But it is called How to Hit Any Life or Business Goal. And this workshop is all about you learning the confidence building process that my clients have used to double their income, go from single and depressed to moving abroad and meeting their fiance in half a year. And the way that they finally start believing and feeling the almost the experience of, holy crap, I can't believe this is my life just within a couple months. So this workshop is going to teach you how to really make the one mental shift that you need to make pretty much yesterday to attract higher levels of income, confidence, and success. You're going to learn my 3 tricks on earning and succeeding and making that more effortless, whether that's you wanting to fund a trip to Europe, meeting new friends, meeting a partner, making $100,000 happen faster, or starting a business you've been dreaming about. And you're going to learn my absolute must learn strategy that my clients all master that has them going from frustrated blending in to confidently marketing, stepping into their unique leadership, multiplying their income, and building that emotional and financial wealth. And so you can go download it using the link in the show notes. It's a good one. People love it. And then at the end, you also can hear a client panel and hear all about how they've done crazy things. And so go to the show notes, click that, and let's dive in. Today's episode is an episode that I honestly think a lot of us probably have needed. It might be a little overdue. And this was very inspired by two of my clients who they put these sentences on their intake forms and I just thought they were so interesting but also so common and they just worded them beautifully. So I thought, let's do a podcast episode on it. One of my clients said that before joining Unlimited, she was quote unquote white knuckling her way through all the mindset work. And the second client that I thought was very similar, she said that before Unlimited, she was, quote, overcompensating for not feeling worthy by working and trying too hard. I just thought those were so good and so interesting. And they're very different, but they're also very, very similar. So the one who is working and trying too hard, what she is really doing upon, becoming her coach and really learning more about her was she was really hustling her way through business. She was working so freaking hard. She also is a mom. She's also had a job. So like she had a lot going on. And she came from a very sales heavy formulaic program that really promoted continuing to work a process and going until you hit sales. I want to say it's not about the program. It's not that it's some masculine program because I think that's where our brain naturally jumps to. It was more the fact that the way it was set up was promoting the idea for her that because she didn't have the sales she wanted, something was wrong. Something must have been missing, which in turn made her feel like she wasn't worthy of what she wanted. And her only solution for that was overcompensating, working harder, trying harder. So again, because she wasn't creating what she wanted, she started to feel unworthy of it. And her solution was overcompensating, which you might feel it might feel familiar, okay? And then on a similar but different note, that second client was white knuckling the mindset work. And again, upon learning more about her, she was trudging her way through that mindset work because she knew mindset work was the solution. She knew her mindset was getting in the way. She knew her identity was getting in the way. But as she was working on it, things were not massively changing for her. She wasn't feeling worlds better like she knew she could. She was literally forcing her way through the things that she thought would help her. And she so badly wanted to feel different. She wanted to grow. She wanted more success, knowing she could do it and that she was incredibly capable. And she's amazing. But the mindset work wasn't really changing things for her. And I find that's really common for female founders is they're quote unquote doing the mindset work, but not a lot is changing. What I find to be happening with these clients is that they've often been coached by others, by themselves, whatever, very surface level. And honestly, I coach myself surface level sometimes. I'm not saying it's because you're a surface level coach. It's literally just really hard to get at the true shit sometimes. So they're often only scratching the surface and they're not going deep with themselves. They're not being coached on that more cellular level. They're certainly not being coached in the way that's needed to grow your confidence rapidly. Otherwise, it would be happening. So, really, for both of these clients, and why I picked these two sentences that they just stood out to me so much. For both these clients before Unlimited, They were overcompensating, digging their heels in, trying variations of the same things over and over and over and hoping for different results without solving the root of the issue, which the root of both of these issues was that they're not actually feeling worthy, feeling fully capable, or in their own self trust in their ability to create what they want. And it does not matter how hard you try and force, it's not going to change things for you. When I was thinking about this episode, I was thinking of examples because I love an analogy. In my coaching calls, I am throwing analogies left and right, and everyone loves it, which is so funny because in my real life, I've literally never used an analogy before, but coaching, it works. So when I was thinking about this, what was coming up was like trying to overcompensate and force and really just white knuckle your way to success. It's like trying to do a diet that makes you feel miserable and constricted, yet you keep at it. Like it's very unlikely you'll lose the weight that way. It is like trying to get someone with ADHD, which hello me. It's like trying to get someone with ADHD to work the same way as someone who's neurotypical, which sure you can probably get some things done, but you're just forcing something when there's an easier way. It is like dating, 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 going on dates, trying to find your person, thinking going on more dates is going to solve it, when the only reason you're really not finding your person is because you don't feel worthy of love, so you keep self-sabotaging. That won't solve it. So that's really what's happening with these clients is they're trying so hard to create what they want, but usually they're forcing because they don't feel worthy or they don't know how to get there, and their only solution has been force. Their only solution has been work harder. Their only solution has been solve it in ways that genuinely aren't getting at the root of it. And the root of it for most women who I work with is they don't fully believe in themselves. They don't fully believe it's possible. They waver all the time. They don't feel worthy of it. And they've got all sorts of confusing self sabotage kind of tendencies that get in their way. The only thing, and this is so liberating, but also so frustrating. The only thing standing in between what you want and where you are is usually something going on in your brain. It's just something going on in your brain. And it's just about finding it and fixing it. So if this is resonating, if the overcompensation, the white knuckling, forcing your way, trying to do the mindset work, but it's not working, if it's resonating, if it's even in the realm of your reality, if your success is stagnating, if you're working so hard but things aren't changing, if you're overworking and putting all in the effort without much payoff, you're doing the mindset work, if you're putting in the reps but your confidence, your income, your lifestyle is not changing, you have to stop what you're doing. You need something that is far more effective. You have to get at the root of what's going on. You absolutely, without a doubt, are going to need to be coached on your self worth, your self belief, and your self trust. Taking a quick break so that you can hear from my clients. I love what I've created with my clients and what they've been able to do from our coaching, but I don't want you to just take my word for it. Here's what some of my clients have had to say while working together.
The culture and the community inside of Unlimited is beyond anything I've ever experienced before. It's just such a safe space to bring forward whatever it is that you want in order to get coached in your life, in your business, romantically, when it comes to like your health and your lifestyle. Like it could literally be anything. But even in the business sense, there's people inside of Unlimited from all walks of life, from all different industries, all different levels of business, and it's really freaking cool how we can all come together and support each other, regardless of what that experience, that background, that knowledge is. It's like we're all just equals coming together to support each other, to have fun, and to basically, no matter what we've experienced before, we're all there to achieve the same goal, to feel more confident, to feel like we can create any level of success that we want to, whether it's to land your first client or land your thousandth client, whether it's to make your first like $1,000 or your next seven figures. And it's just so freaking cool to be able to have all those brains, all those different perspectives and ways of thinking in the same room there to support you.
I'm going to say it again because I just gave you such a good nugget right there that I want you to take so seriously. And I promise, girl, if you take this seriously, you're going to be in a much different place in a couple months. If this is going on for you, you need to be coached on your self worth, on your self belief, and your self trust. you need, and that is the foundation of confidence. You need to build your confidence because that's going to change everything for you. You're not going to overwork anymore. You're not going to white knuckle anymore. You're going to start identifying and feeling like you are on the same frequency of the desires that you want. You're going to be able to rewire your beliefs, re-regulate your nervous system, get on board, and make what your desires are within the realm of your nervous system and brain and subconscious through confidence, through working on the self-worth, self-belief, self-trust, and it's going to make it easy to succeed. That's what I'm doing back here. That's what we're doing in Unlimited. That is literally what we're doing in Unlimited. We are helping you raise your self-worth, your self-belief, your self-trust while redefining your relationship with your business, with sales, with marketing. That helps you build the emotional wealth. And when you build your emotional wealth, your self-worth, your self-trust, your self-belief, your happiness, how rich your life feels, that spills into your business and it spills into your financial wealth. It works every time it's tried. And the effects of doing this in Unlimited on such a deep level between me and honestly the most intimate community you will ever be a part of, and the curriculum, which is so good and it keeps evolving with you, is that you see these rapid, large shifts. No more white knuckling, no more overcompensating, no more overworking. You see the benefits reaped in your financial wealth. And in Unlimited, we're not just looking at your sales. Like that doesn't really solve a lot for people. We're going to look at you as a person and all the magic and the life and the identity that you have. We're going to look at you as a business owner and what you need. And we're going to look at your business, the marketing, the sales, the more strategic aspects of it. Because again, it's not just about business. Even when this one client came to me, the first one who said she was overcompensating and in the sales program and all of that, it was never about her business. It wasn't a sales problem that she had. It was a worthiness problem. It is going to, your solution, if this is you, if this episode resonates, it's not going to be service level mindset and it's not going to be the sales, the marketing. You've got to go deeper into that self-worth, self-belief, self-trust. All things needed to become emotionally and financially richer. So, the first client that I said, the overcompensating hustling, she went on to sign more clients in 3 months of Unlimited than the last 2 years combined through working on the self-worth. And the second client, white knuckling the mindset, has had her highest income to date. She's finally created financial stability and security, which is a big thing that she mentioned to us of like, this is the first time in all my business that I've ever had that financial stability and security. And she's incredibly stable in her business. Her entrepreneurial mindset is on lock. She coaches herself through things flawlessly, and it shows because we got on the deeper level. We worked on her nervous system. We worked on her self trust. We worked on her self worth and feeling like she was enough and feeling like she could put herself out there. You cannot keep trying the same things and expecting different results. For some of you, and I love you to death and I believe in you so much, but it's been months or even years. And if it's not working, it's certainly not because you can't do this. You can, you can, you can, you can, you can. You can do this. It's because you haven't yet fixed or adjusted, rather, not fixed, because none of us need to be fixed. You haven't yet worked on the self-trust, self-belief, and self-worth needed for you to really break past this. And you can really break past this. We do it in Unlimited. We're going to help you do it in Unlimited. We literally have a 100% success rate of clients become emotionally and financially richer. Unlimited is all about building this audacious self-belief that you need and the skills for you to create unrealistic success in and out of your business. We're going to help you become a minimum of 25% emotionally and financially richer. We have a year. It is a year-long program. It is literally $500 a month for all this. A year-long program of you and me coaching every single day. Every single day. I talk to you more than some of your one-to-one coaches because you have me on 2 calls per week. Yes, literally 2 calls per week. You can come to one, you can come to both, whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want. You get me in Slack every single day. And in those threads on Slack, those coaching threads, not only am I coaching you one-on-one like that, but the community chimes in with honestly the best freaking value in the world. And they get to know you and they see you and they encourage you and you have unconditional support in there. We have the Richer Project, which is this project where you and I work one-on-one on deciding what would make your life emotionally richer. Because you know what? When you do that, That's going to spill into your business. We've had girls do their 30 bucket list items before they turn 30. We've had women go on more dates with their wife than their entire marriage. Then they went on more dates in Unlimited than they did in their entire marriage. Let me make sure I say that straight. We've had girls start podcasts, travel the world, move abroad, write books, just crazy things with the Richer Project. And then finally, you get the curriculum as well. And the curriculum has so much stuff. It's so bingeable, and the private podcast. But let me say, when you book a call before March 18th, you mark your calendars down. I'm going to drill this into your head. When you book a call before March 18th, there are also over $2,000 worth of bonuses. 2,000 freaking dollars. And you know what? We're kind of keeping it secret of what it is. But I'll say this, if you want to DM me and ask me what they are, I'll tell you. But I'm just going to say it includes some of my other offers. It includes some one-to-one calls with me. It includes some messaging support with me. Okay, that's all I can say. And more, and more. But all you have to do is book a call with me or just enroll directly. You can do that too. Book a call with me by March 18th. So long as you do that, you literally get over $2,000 in bonuses. So make sure you book a call early. We're having bonuses all this whole launch, but the earlier you join, the more bonuses you get. Is good. They're juicy. I'm not going to tell you yet. I told you a little, but not really. So make sure you book a call by March 18th. That will also be in the show notes. If this episode resonated with you, if you got the butt kicking that you needed, if you now figured out what you need to really do to change this, come talk to me, come DM me. I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love, love, love if you could share this podcast on your stories. That's always super helpful for us. And go implement, but come talk to me because I would love to help you implement. And whether it's talking about Unlimited, talking about my other offer, Audacious, which is $99 a month. I'm not going to get into that right this second. I would love to help you stop white knuckling your way through success. I will catch you in the next episode and make sure to head to the show notes.